As someone who has reached the milestone of 80, I have seen, experienced, and learned countless lessons that I wish I had known when I was in my 50s. At 50, you might still feel youthful, but it's also a pivotal age where life begins to shift in ways you may not expect. Here are some profound life lessons from the elderly that can help guide you through this phase of life, making the next decades more fulfilling and peaceful. When you're in your 50s, your body starts to show signs of wear and tear. At 80, I can tell you that maintaining your health becomes the single most important aspect of your life. Start paying closer attention to your diet, exercise regularly, and go for routine checkups. Preventive care now will save you from a multitude of issues later. Remember, without good health, everything else becomes secondary. In your 50s, you might still be chasing career goals or managing complex family dynamics. One of the greatest lessons I've learned is the power of simplicity. Simplify your possessions, your commitments, and your relationships. Let go of unnecessary burdens. By the time you reach 80, you'll realize that happiness often comes from the simple things: a peaceful home, loving relationships, and good health. At 80, I'm acutely aware of how precious time is. In your 50s, it may seem like you have many years ahead, but trust me, they will pass faster than you can imagine. Prioritize what truly matters: spending time with loved ones, pursuing passions, and making memories. Stop postponing joy for some future date. Live fully now. One of the most powerful tools for a happy life is gratitude. At 50, you might focus on what's missing or what you haven't achieved yet. As you age, you'll realize that appreciating what you have, your family, your health, your experiences, brings more peace than constantly striving for more. Start each day by counting your blessings. It will change your outlook on life. Relationships, not material possessions, will define your happiness in old age. In your 50s, invest time and energy in the people who matter most: your spouse, children, close friends. At 80, it's the people around me who bring the most joy. Nurture these connections now, and they will sustain you as you age. By the time you reach 80, you'll realize that everyone makes mistakes. Holding on to regrets only weighs you down. In your 50s, start the practice of forgiving yourself and others. Learn from your past, but don't dwell on it. Regret is a heavy burden that will prevent you from enjoying the present and future. Age should never stop you from learning. At 80, I still find joy in discovering new things. In your 50s, continue to cultivate curiosity. Take up new hobbies, read widely, and stay informed. Keeping your mind active not only keeps you young at heart, but also staves off mental decline. It's wise to prepare for old age, financially, emotionally, and physically. However, don't let this preparation rob you of enjoying the present moment. In your 50s, strike a balance between planning for the future and savoring the now. At 80, the moments I cherish the most are those spent fully present with loved ones. At 80, you realize that the accumulation of material wealth is not what brings happiness. In your 50s, start prioritizing experiences over possessions. Memories of travel, laughter, and shared moments with loved ones are far more valuable than any car, house, or gadget. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs. By 80, I've learned that self-compassion is crucial. In your 50s, stop being so hard on yourself. Accept that you are human with flaws and strengths. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a dear friend. There is great fulfillment in giving back to others. At 80, I find joy in helping others, whether through volunteer work, mentoring, or simply offering a listening ear. In your 50s, find ways to contribute to your community or support those in need. The satisfaction from giving is unmatched. Life is constantly changing, and resisting it only causes stress. At 80, I've learned to embrace change, whether it's in my body, my surroundings, or the world at large. In your 50s, adopt a mindset of flexibility and adaptability. Change is inevitable. Your ability to flow with it will determine your happiness. At 80, many of the things I worried about in my younger years seem trivial. In your 50s, start practice in perspective. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? If the answer is no, let it go. Save your energy for what truly matters. Even at 80, I find joy in the simple things: a warm cup of tea, a good book, a conversation with a friend. In your 50s, make it a point to seek out daily joys. Don't wait for grand moments. Happiness is found in the little, everyday pleasures. Reaching 80 years of age brings a unique perspective on life, one that is rich with experiences, reflections, and lessons learned. For those in their 50s, this stage of life is an important time to heed the wisdom of those who have journeyed further. Here are more valuable insights that can help you navigate the next phase of your life with grace, wisdom, and fulfillment. As you age, your mental health becomes just as crucial as your physical health. In your 50s, make it a priority to manage stress, practice mindfulness, and seek help if you're struggling emotionally. At 80, I've realized that maintaining mental clarity and emotional balance enhances every other aspect of life. Don't overlook the importance of nurturing your mind as much as your body. If you have a life partner, now is the time to deepen that connection. At 80, I see how vital it is to appreciate and cherish your significant other. In your 50s, life's distractions may still be numerous, but prioritizing your relationship will pay dividends in the years to come. Remember, a strong partnership provides comfort, joy, and support as you both age. Movement is life. At 80, I've seen the effects of sedentary living on peers, and it's not a path you want to take. In your 50s, staying active is key to maintaining mobility, strength, and overall health. Whether it's walking, swimming, yoga, or any other form of exercise, keep moving. Your future self will thank you for it. Financial security in old age is crucial for peace of mind. At 80, I understand the importance of having planned for the later years. In your 50s, make sure you're managing your finances carefully. Save diligently, avoid unnecessary debt, and plan for retirement. Financial stress can be overwhelming in old age, but sound planning can prevent it. While nurturing old friendships is important, don't close yourself off to new connections. At 80, I've met many wonderful people who have enriched my life. In your 50s, remain open to meeting new friends. As life changes, so do social circles, and having a diverse group of friends can add vibrancy to your life. Never stop pursuing your passions. At 80, I still engage in hobbies that bring me joy. In your 50s, it's easy to put off personal interests due to responsibilities, but don't let that happen. Engage in activities that excite you, whether it's painting, gardening, traveling, or writing. Passions keep your spirit alive and your days meaningful. Comparison is the thief of joy. At 80, I've learned that everyone's journey is unique. In your 50s, resist the urge to compare your achievements, lifestyle, or appearance to others. Focus on your own path and what makes you happy. Comparing yourself to others will only lead to unnecessary dissatisfaction. Holding grudges will only weigh you down. At 80, I've found that forgiveness is liberating. In your 50s, begin to practice letting go of past hurts and grievances. Whether it's forgiving others or yourself, release the burden of resentment. It frees you to move forward with a lighter heart. Rest is crucial as you age. At 80, I've come to understand the value of proper rest and recovery. In your 50s, ensure you get enough sleep and listen to your body when it needs to rest. Pushing yourself too hard without adequate rest can lead to long-term health issues. Laughter truly is the best medicine. At 80, I've learned to find humor even in difficult situations. In your 50s, cultivate a sense of humor and don't take life too seriously. Laughter reduces stress, strengthens relationships, and improves overall well-being. Surround yourself with people who make you laugh and enjoy the lighter side of life. Whether through religion, meditation, or a personal belief system, staying spiritually connected provides a sense of purpose and peace. At 80, I've found that a strong spiritual foundation helps navigate the challenges of aging. In your 50s, explore and deepen your spiritual practices to find inner peace and strength. Life is full of transitions, especially as you age. At 80, I've experienced many changes: retirement, the loss of loved ones, health shifts. In your 50s, start preparing for these inevitable transitions. Emotional preparedness can help you handle changes with grace and resilience. Family stories and traditions become more precious with time. At 80, I take pride in my family's legacy. In your 50s, start documenting family histories, photos, and memories. Share your wisdom with younger generations and take part in creating a legacy that will be cherished long after you're gone. Life will continue to throw curveballs. At 80, I've learned that adaptability is key to staying content. In your 50s, practice being flexible and open-minded. Whether it's learning new technologies, adapting to health changes, or embracing new lifestyles, adaptability will keep you resilient. Living to 80 has given me a treasure trove of insights that I wish to share with those in their 50s. It's a decade where you still have the energy to make changes, but also need the wisdom to prepare for what's to come. Here are more life lessons that will help you not just survive, but thrive in the coming years. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. At 80, I see the effects of neglecting self-care early on. In your 50s, prioritize activities that rejuvenate your mind, body, and soul. Whether it's regular massages, quiet time, hobbies, or simply saying no to overcommitments, self-care will keep you balanced and healthier in the long run. Patience is a virtue that becomes increasingly important with age. At 80, I've learned that patience with others and with life itself brings peace. In your 50s, cultivate patience in your daily interactions and in the way you approach challenges. Life will often move at its own pace, and learning to go with the flow will reduce stress and frustration. At 80, I think more about the legacy I'll leave behind rather than past successes. In your 50s, start thinking about what kind of legacy you want to leave, whether through family, community work, or personal contributions. Success is fleeting, but the impact you leave on others will last far longer. One of the most rewarding aspects of aging is sharing wisdom with younger generations. At 80, I find joy in guiding and mentoring. In your 50s, stay connected with younger family members, friends, or through volunteering. Your experiences can offer valuable lessons, and their youthful perspective can keep you feeling vibrant. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom. At 80, I understand that there's strength in recognizing when you need assistance. In your 50s, learn to ask for help when necessary, whether from friends, family, or professionals. This will prepare you to handle the inevitable moments when you need support as you age. Every age and stage of life is worth celebrating. At 80, I look back and wish I had celebrated more along the way. In your 50s, make it a point to celebrate not just the big milestones, but also the small victories. Life is a journey, and every step forward deserves acknowledgement. Living in the moment is a skill that enhances the quality of life. At 80, I've learned that mindfulness, being present in each moment, brings clarity and peace. In your 50s, start practicing mindfulness through meditation, breathing exercises, or simply focusing on the present. This will help you savor life's simple joys. While it may seem uncomfortable, planning for end-of-life decisions is a gift to your future self and your loved ones. At 80, I've seen the ease it brings to families when these decisions are made early. In your 50s, start thinking about your will, healthcare directives, and other critical decisions. It's not morbid, it's responsible. Maintaining independence is important, but knowing your limits is equally crucial. At 80, I value the independence I still have, but I also understand when to seek assistance. In your 50s, strive for independence, but acknowledge when you need help or should slow down. It's a balance that will keep you safe and healthy. At 80, I've learned that life's brevity makes every moment precious. In your 50s, make it a habit to cherish every moment. Whether it's a quiet morning coffee, a sunset, or a laugh with friends. These small moments accumulate to form a rich, meaningful life. A sense of purpose drives fulfillment at any age. At 80, having a reason to get up every morning keeps life meaningful. In your 50s, whether it's through work, hobbies, or community involvement, find and nurture your sense of purpose. It will keep you motivated and engaged with life. Loss is an inevitable part of life, and it can come unexpectedly. At 80, I've experienced this firsthand. In your 50s, mentally and emotionally, prepare yourself for potential losses, whether it's loved ones, opportunities, or physical capabilities. Building resilience will help you navigate these tough times with grace. Looking back, it's the experiences that stand out, not the possessions. At 80, I cherish memories of travels, adventures, and time spent with loved ones. In your 50s, shift your focus from acquiring material possessions to investing in experiences. They will bring lasting joy and stories to tell in the years to come. Continuing from where we left off, here are even more lessons that I've gathered over my 80 years of life. These insights are especially crucial for those in their 50s, a time when you are at a crossroads between maturity and old age. These lessons can help you prepare for the years ahead with wisdom and clarity. Technology is advancing rapidly, and it can feel overwhelming. At 80, I've seen the world transform through technology, and I've learned to embrace it. In your 50s, don't shy away from learning new technologies. Staying current will keep you connected with younger generations and make your life more convenient. Mental agility is just as important as physical health. At 80, I continue to challenge my brain with puzzles, reading, and learning new things. In your 50s, make it a habit to keep your mind sharp. Engage in activities that stimulate your brain, like learning a new language, playing chess, or exploring new subjects. Retirement is not just about financial security, it's about how you'll spend your time. At 80, I've seen people struggle with boredom after retiring. In your 50s, start thinking about what you'll do with your time, whether it's hobbies, volunteer work, or travel. Having a plan will make retirement fulfilling. As you age, you'll learn to appreciate the value of quiet moments. At 80, I find solace in peaceful environments. In your 50s, start embracing quietness and solitude. It's in these moments that you can reflect, recharge, and connect with your inner self. Curiosity keeps life interesting. At 80, I still ask questions and explore new ideas. In your 50s, cultivate curiosity about the world around you. Whether it's trying new foods, visiting new places, or meeting new people, staying curious keeps you young at heart. Change is constant, and resisting it only brings frustration. At 80, I've learned to welcome change as a natural part of life. In your 50s, practice adaptability and openness to new experiences. Change often brings growth and new opportunities. Having a sense of community becomes more important as you age. At 80, I've found comfort in being part of groups and communities. In your 50s, seek out communities that share your interests, whether it's a book club, a religious group, or a fitness class. These connections will become valuable sources of support and friendship. Listening is a skill that brings deeper understanding and connection. At 80, I've learned the value of truly listening to others. In your 50s, practice active listening in your relationships. People appreciate when they feel heard, and it can strengthen your bonds with them. At 80, I've realized that material things don't bring lasting happiness. In your 50s, start detaching from the idea that possessions equate to success. Focus more on experiences and relationships as they bring more enduring joy. A consistent routine can help maintain both physical and mental health. At 80, I rely on routines to keep my days structured and meaningful. In your 50s, create routines that include healthy meals, exercise, social interaction, and rest. A good routine can help you stay balanced and productive. Acceptance brings peace. At 80, I've learned to accept things beyond my control, like aging, loss, and certain life circumstances. In your 50s, practice letting go of what you cannot change. Focus on what you can influence and let the rest unfold naturally. Giving to others enriches your life. At 80, I've found that generosity brings immense joy. In your 50s, make generosity a habit, whether it's your time, money, or talents. Helping others not only benefits them, but also fills your life with purpose and happiness. Flexibility, both physically and mentally, becomes crucial as you age. At 80, staying physically flexible has helped me maintain mobility. In your 50s, incorporate stretching or yoga into your routine. Physical flexibility will help you avoid injuries and maintain a good range of motion. Aging comes with emotional challenges, such as coping with loss or facing mortality. At 80, I've dealt with many of these. In your 50s, prepare yourself emotionally for these eventualities. Build resilience through positive thinking, therapy if needed, and a strong support system. A balanced diet becomes even more crucial as you age. At 80, I've seen the long-term benefits of eating healthily. In your 50s, focus on a diet rich in nutrients, with plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. What you eat now will greatly affect your future health.